Good afternoon, VC. Dave here. I'm going to return to my series showing some records from bands that I've filmed over the years. So today's video we're going to be highlighting the band out of Tallahassee, Florida, Look Mexico. Look Mexico's a very dynamic band. I'd probably throw it into the, if you have to categorize it, into the math rock category. Their first EP was back in 2005, and first discovered this band by going out. We used to have a place to get together here called the RTA House in Charlotte. It was pretty famous for its parties. Pretty much was like the hipster bicycle guys place, and they would have bands come through, good bands, and man, we saw Look Mexico play there, and it just blew us away. Absolutely fantastic band. And then I had the privilege of being able to film them maybe a year later at Lunchbox Records here at the old location. Awesome performance. Part of it's here on my channel. You can certainly check it out. I think it was back in December of '08, sometime then. But I have all of their stuff, and you know, the whole point of these videos is I never see a lot of these bands that I've filmed featured in the VC very much. I think I've seen one person show a Pelican record. So far I've done a video for Pelican out of Chicago, and then one for The Life and Times. So that's the whole point, you know. So you can check out more music maybe you weren't up on. And these guys put out quality vinyl, really cool. Most all of it's colored vinyl. And so the first record I'm going to show is actually one they put out a few years back on their label, Holy Hell Records. So this is a compilation of their first two EPs, the So Byzantine EP from 2005 and the Crucial EP from 2006. And yeah, so they called this the you know, the comp here. And this is their first recordings, and they're just absolutely awesome. And the vinyl is really cool. And of course, you've got one EP on each side, but it's this really cool splatter vinyl. And I've got the original discs here that I can show you. Grab those. And this was back on the Atlas label, the first EP there. So Byzantine, and then the Crucial EP there. And so I was very happy when they decided to put those out on wax. Really didn't expect it, so very, very cool. Their first full-length album was called This Is Animal Music, and this is, for the genre, pretty much a masterpiece. This is an absolutely wonderful record, very cool artwork there. This was on the Lujo Records label. This came out in 2007. I believe this is also has a nice insert. I think this is also on colored vinyl. Yeah, so this is on a cream colored vinyl. Very cool. And they have really, really interesting names for songs. Really cool. Like on here, it's been a long time since I smelled beautiful. You ever get punched in the face for talking too much? Coming in hot with a side of bacon. Just really, really cool, kind of funny song titles. But the band is absolutely amazing. Matt Agrella is the lead singer and guitarist. You've got Ryan Slate on guitar as well, on lead. They pretty much go back and forth as far as lead's concerned, in my opinion. Bass drums, they had just added organ and keys player when I filmed their show, and it added just a whole nother element to the music that's really, really good. And I've got a few other things here. So let's see. The next thing they put out was the Gasp Asp EP, and this is on Tiny Engines, which is a North Carolina label. And they put this out on a limited 7-inch. It's got the on side A, "You're Not Afraid of the Dark, Are You?" And on side B, "I'm Not Guilty, But I'm Used to It," and "Don't You Dare." And I believe this is also on a, this is on a limited color vinyl on green there. So very cool. I really like how they put that kind of stuff out on the colored vinyl. And then the next record I have is one I picked up at one of their shows at Tremont Music Hall from back in the day. And I don't know if you can hear that, but we have the fire truck go by quite a bit. And this was a split they did with the band Fake Problems that they toured with quite a bit. Saw them on tour with them at the Milestone here in Charlotte. And this was the Brandy, You're a Fine Girl on one side and Fake Problems on the other. Very cool. And their next release was another full-length, very, very cool artwork on this, To Bed to Battle. And this is on the Suburban Home label. And I believe this is also colored vinyl. Take a look here. Yeah, this is a like a really dark maroon reddish pressing. Very, very cool. So after that, I believe they released they released an EP called Real American's Spirit, and this is on a really nice 10-inch. This is, what label is this on? This is on the Adeline Records label, and not sure the year on this. Let's see. This is from 2011, and also on colored vinyl. This is on a blue marbled vinyl. Very cool. Again, love how they always put out the colored vinyls. I know a lot of people aren't really into how they play, but these all play great for me on my system. And then from that, they did release a 7-inch of the single You Stay, I Go, No Following. And then it has a acoustic song on side 2. They only take the back roads, and this was limited to 300 copies. I think this is also, if I'm not mistaken, colored vinyl as well. Take a look. Yeah, looks like this was, also on the blue there. Very, very cool. And then they took some time off, and after the first full length, they had changed drummers. Josh McKell had left the band, and he was my favorite drummer in the band. And I've heard that he may be back with Look Mexico, and if that's the case, that's absolutely awesome. Not that the other drummers a slouch or anything, because Gary Batriel's on drums on their latest release from 2016, also on Tiny Engines, label out of North Carolina, and that is the album Uniola. So this is their newest album, just from a couple years back, and beautiful artwork. I think this was a limited press that I got here. I think it's a multicolored vinyl. Yeah, it's the white on one half and kind of a purple marble on the other to match the artwork on the cover. Great songs, amazing songwriting. Matt Agrella's got an outstanding voice. They're really, like mathy, up-tempo rock. Always put on a amazing live performance. So if they happen to be in your area, check them out. I don't think they're really getting outside of the Tallahassee area too much, but I'm hoping they get back up here soon. I'd love to see them again. And again, just been wanting to highlight some of these bands that I've been filming over the years, and yeah, Look Mexico's another great one. And happy to have all their vinyl. So yeah, hope you check it out. I'll leave some links below. I hope everybody's doing well. Peace.